Hi everyone, welcome to the first lecture of CSS section. In this section, we will start by looking at what CSS actually is. And today, we are diving into an exciting topic that's essential for every aspiring web developer. An introduction to CSS or cascading style sheet. CSS is like the fashion designer of the web development world. It's the magic that transforms the plain HTML structure into visually appealing website. With CSS, you have the power to control the colors, fonts, layouts, and overall presentation of your web pages. So what exactly is CSS and why is it so important? Well, the CSS is a style sheet language used to describe the presentation of a document written in HTML. Think of it as the styling instructions that tell your browsers how to display your content, from choosing the right font to defining the spacing between elements. CSS is what brings your design vision to life. In the past, HTML was not meant to have tags for making web pages look pretty. Its main purpose is to describe the content of a web page, such as headings and paragraphs. Back in the day, when HTML 3.2 introduced tags for fancy stuff like fonts and colors, it caused quite a headache for web developers. Imagine having to manually add font and color info to every single page of a large website. It was a real pain in the neck. So to fix this issue, the World Wide Web Consortium W3C came up with CSS. It basically took out all the style formatting from the HTML page. Usually, the style definitions are kept in external .css file. By using an external style sheet file, you have the power to give a whole website a completely different look by simply making changes to one file, and it's simple and pretty awesome. Now in CSS, we have selectors. These are like the addresses that tell CSS which HTML element you want to style. It can be a specific tag, a class, or even an ID. After that, we have properties, and these are the attributes you want to change about those selected elements. For example, if you want to change the color, size, or the background of that element. And then we have values. For each property, you need to provide a value. Values determine how the selected element will look. If you want a red background color, the value will be red. Then we have syntax of writing CSS. CSS has its own set of rules and syntax. Don't worry, it's not complicated. It's just a structured way to write your styling instruction. And then we have various ways to add CSS to our HTML document. Whether it's inline, internal, or external CSS. We will learn all these ways in upcoming lessons. Now we have this example in which we are selecting a paragraph element. And this is how we can select our element. And then we have this property which is text align, and its value is center. And what this property means, this property just means that we want to center our paragraph. After that, we have this color property, and its value is red. And what this means is, this just simply means that we want to change the color of our paragraph into red. And at last, we have this font size property, and by using this property, we can simply change the font size of our paragraph element. And this is how we select our element in CSS. And then we can use these properties and values to change the style of that element. So by the end of this section, you will have a solid understanding of how CSS works and how it complements HTML to create visually stunning web pages. You will be able to apply styling that reflects your unique design preferences. Alright, that's it for today's video. In the next one, we will dive deeper into CSS and really get into it. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to join this exciting web development journey with us. Until next time, keep coding and creating. I will see you in the next video.